Hey guys, it's Jim Bob Louie, and today I want to talk about worrying and the cares of this world. See, this bucket represents the different cares I have in this world. At the moment, it's pretty much empty. So what I'm going to do is fill it up and explain to you the different things. First, but not most important, we have a rock. And see, rock, it would be representative of the world in general. The cares that God told us that we need to protect the world, and the cares of what if I die from an earthquake or natural disasters. So I'm going to put that guy in my bucket. I put that one in first because it was a rock and I didn't want to damage everything else. The second, and what I would consider the most important, is my family. So my family is the ones I care for and I love. So I'm going to put that in my bucket. Now what's another thing that I like doing? You know, video games. Video games is a nice hobby. It's entertaining, it gets my mind off of stress. I love it. It's a care, I love it. I'm going to put that in my bucket. Ooh, the bucket's starting to get heavy. What's another hobby? Comic books. You know, if you get the right one, it's worth some fortune. So I'm going to take care of this guy. I'm going to put this guy in my bucket. Now my bucket's starting to get heavy. You know what? I can't seem to hold on to it that well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a rope. Just tie it around my arm. Very tight. So I don't let go of my bucket. Because my bucket is my cares of this world. I don't want to let go of my cares. I care about them, you see? So I tie it around my arm, like so. I don't even tie it in the bucket itself. See now even though the bucket's heavy, I could kind of give myself a little lax. You know, I'm no longer holding the bucket. So it should be less stressful on me, right? What's another thing? Oh, you got my phone. The way you perceive yourself, technology. You got weapons, protect yourself. You care about that stuff, right? What else? Oh, you got entertainment, you got headphones. Yes, you can listen to your music. Oh, your vehicle. At the moment, I'm borrowing my grandma's vehicle because mine is not doing that well. What do you got? Money? Yeah, you got that. The care of the world. You kind of need that. Water. Man, this is getting heavy. I don't think it'd be this heavy. Water. Food. Stuff God has given you. But instead of trusting in God that He would give it to you again, you care more about that. What about this hat? What would this represent? For me, this would represent my outward appearance to everybody else. You see, I care a lot about that. I care what people think about me. You know, I know the Bible tells me that I need to give my worries to God, and if I'm overzealous for God, it doesn't matter what other people think about me, but truly, I care what people think about me. So I put that in my care bucket. Now it's rightfully heavy, and as you can see, I'm not holding on to it. I relaxed my hand. There we go. I'm holding on to it now. But then I'm like, oh, it's too heavy. I can't hold on to it anymore. So you know what? I'm gonna let go. But it's still there. Isn't it? Because I wrapped around my own cord to the bucket saying that I can't let go of these. You know what the Bible says in 1 Peter 5:7, New Living Translation? It says, give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you. And sure, God really does care about you. And you know one thing about this that you probably can't see, so I'm going to move closer so you guys can see it. One thing about this is that when you hold on to your cares and you hold on to your worries so much, is starting to put a lot of pressure. It makes it so it's hard to hold on. I mean, my arm itself, my veins are popping. I'm in pain, but you know what? I can't give this up. God tells me that I need to let go of my worries, but I can't give this up. God, you truly don't understand, Father, these worries of my identity, these cares in this world is who I am, but God says, let go, for I know something better for you. And you don't, you just keep on holding on. Till your hand turns red, till your veins pop out, and you don't realize that when you let go, when you finally let go, it's better. When you finally let go, the pain stops ceasing, and you're gonna have some after effects. And the after effect is my arm is still hurting at the moment. Why? Because I was holding on to that for too long. You see, our cares in this world, our worries, everything in there to me is important. But if God tells me I need to give that up, then I will. But you know the best thing about God is, God would say, tithe, give up 10% of your income. And so we're like, God, that's way too much. I cannot give you 10%. But you know what happens when you do give 10%? God increases your income. I was working for a place that I really didn't like. But I was faithful in giving to God. And now I work for a place where technically I make less an hour, but surprisingly I make more a paycheck. And it's mostly because of the fact that the other place I was working for, I called in a lot because I really just couldn't stand it. But God showed me that if you're faithful to Him, He is faithful to you. And so your family, the cares of this world, your entertainment, your hobbies, how you want people to perceive you. Be faithful to God. And realize that people's opinions are just that, opinions. It won't matter what somebody thinks about you. In the end, you're going to be stressing over something that's half the time not even true. You get falsely offended at someone because they're having a bad day and they just didn't say hi to you. But you didn't realize that they were having a bad day. You just focused on the part that they didn't say hi to you, so you got offended. Take the offense and give it to God. And He will relieve your stress. He will relieve your worries. Have a nice day. God bless.